This is your Weather Extreme video for Saturday, March the 13th. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters, and looks like that pesky upper low is going to keep us kind of unsettled for a little bit of this weekend. Well, let's get right to some Skycam images. How about a look at Tuscaloosa? Oh, the sky looks kind of threatening. And a look at Demopolis. First of all, the river is very full as we continue to see river flooding across central Alabama as a result of all the rain we've had over the last several days. And another river look, how about Selma? I don't know if you can tell it, but boy, that water is up there. It is really, the Alabama River really running high under the Edmund Pettus Bridge down there at Selma. So certainly some interesting issues as a result of all of this rain. Now at the surface, we've got a surface low over the Carolinas and Virginia, and another one back over Illinois, and clouds over central Alabama. And in the upper atmosphere, 500 millibar pattern around 18 to 20,000 feet, we have this closed low that is settled in over us and is going to be with us and keep us a bit unsettled. We already have some showers on the radar. We'll get to that in just a minute. However, things are rather warm up the Atlantic seaboard. As you can see this morning at just after 5 a.m. or so, that temperatures are around in the 50s, 40s across central Alabama, and then kind of chilly back into the central and northern Rockies. A little bit closer to home, we're around, for the most part, say about the mid-40s. See Anniston's around 44 for one of the cooler spots, and Tuscaloosa about 47, but there's not a big range across here this morning since the cloud cover is relatively uniform. On radar, we do have patchy areas of rain moving through the area. It does not look like we're going to see a significant amount of rain, and we will possibly, with that upper low, see some scattered showers this afternoon. On the watch warning map, there's a lot of flash flood watches in effect all the way from West Virginia and Western Virginia all the way across parts of Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, and up into New England, and some wind advisories down across Florida, and then a few winter weather advisories back out over the central and northern Rockies. QPF-wise, GFS not indicating a great deal of precipitation for us, so it is atmosphere is drying out somewhat, and so even with that closed core upper low, we're not going to the closed low in the upper atmosphere, we're not going to see a great deal of rain. Storm Prediction Center watching some areas up, those noted by C-Text. All right, let's get to the 06Z GFS model run, and here is our closed low over, looks like about, how about High Top or Huntsville. So certainly positioned, beginning to slide a little bit further to the east. And underneath that, you can see that the GFS showing a bit of a cold core. Hard to say sometimes when it's early in the morning. And that allowing the possibility of some showers and patchy areas of rain. Now, as we get into tomorrow, the closed low heads up into the mid-Atlantic states, but we still have little vorticity centers and little short waves rotating around that, which means we'll still be a bit unsettled, and we could see maybe a patchy area of some rain or a little shower, but I don't think many of us will get a lot of rain on Sunday. And then by Monday, we see a good short wave moving off the Carolina coast over there, but that's pretty much drying out the atmosphere, and we should dry out, and it should be a fairly nice day on Monday. The pattern remains somewhat complicated on Tuesday, with a short wave coming down the side of that ridge, plus another one moving through the area. But because we've dried out, it looks like the chances for any precipitation are pretty limited. We might see a few clouds. Now, the one coming down the ridge begins to get some strength to it, and actually the GFS indicating that it's closed, and because of the cold core nature to that, we may see, once again, some showers or some patchy light rain on Wednesday, but again, I don't think the aerial coverage will be very large, and I don't think many of us will actually see some rain. That shortwave trough moves through quickly, and because of the overall pattern, we're not going to cool off that much. So there goes that cold core. You can see the 540 circle, and that will bring some showers to North Florida and Georgia. By Friday, we're under high pressure, and with that, it should be at the surface, I should mention, and with that, it should be fairly dry. But here comes on Saturday another fairly substantial storm system, a short wave, and with that, notice that it's pretty cold. That is, this is a good-looking cold front. Does not look like, right now anyway, that we'll see severe weather, but it looks like we could see some rain possibly as early as Friday night and extending into Saturday. But by Sunday, it looks like it should be drying out. Now, let's go out into Voodoo, and this is the 23rd. And the pattern's somewhat mild, I should say, because we're not exactly zonal, but we're not exactly having any high amplitude systems. And it looks like dry for the most part, but rain approaching on Tuesday the 23rd. Then on the 28th, as we head towards the end of March, it looks like the pattern does become much more zonal, and that should keep us relatively warm. And once again, the possibility that we might see some scattered showers around the area, but GFS indicating we might be dry. Alrighty, I appreciate you tuning in to the Weather Extreme video. I will have one tomorrow morning, but I'm not going to tell you what time it is because I'm not sure with daylight savings time starting tonight. I'm just not sure what time I'm going to get up tomorrow morning. So remember, move your clocks ahead. It's spring forward. So tonight at 2 a.m., it suddenly becomes 3 a.m. In the meantime, I'm going to suddenly become gone. This is meteorologist Brian Peters. Have a great day and Godspeed.
Each day there are new stories to tell about the people who live here and the place we call home.
All of the faces that I see, all of the places close to me, they're all part of all the best things about home.
Sharing your stories on ABC 3340, Alabama's news leader.